Hello, class. Name is Jim Armstrong. Here on week 4 assignment, this discussion question 1 mentions that C.S. Lewis mentions in his readings of the first chapter there are things that we cannot fully understand unless we experience them. And the question is, in reality, is this true for all humans? Because some people may say that they relate, but they cannot really. And then the question is asked, is this the best approach when listening to others? And then it's, what might be the better approach? And why do you say this? And so my answer to this is that, according to the statement that C.S. Lewis made, that there are things we as people cannot fully understand unless we experience them. My response to that is that although some people say they can relate while listening, I'm not sure if that's a true statement if they have not experienced it themselves. However, there are some common feelings that I believe we all have. Feelings like hurt, angry, confusion, happy, sad, disappointed, afraid, worry, anxiety, love. And although I might not understand the situation and can't relate to the situation, I understand the feelings the person is experiencing from the situation. For example, last week I was talking to a friend of mine that told me he was concerned, afraid, disappointed, and confused and angry because he caught his son using marijuana. Now, I was not able to relate because I've never caught my son using marijuana. But I was told that my son used marijuana. And after hearing that, I was left with the same feelings, but wasn't able to relate because our experiences was different. He actually caught his son using marijuana, but I just heard that my son was using marijuana. So I was able to relate to his feelings, but I was not able to relate to his experience. So for that reason, listening to someone, it may not be the best approach to say that I can relate. I think we relate better to the feelings that a person has when they're experiencing something better than we can relate to the actual experiences. Because no matter what happens, I think we may all experience something similar, but never really the same thing to the point where we can say that we can relate to what a person is going through. So I don't know if using the word relate, I don't know if that's the better approach. For me, I would say that a better approach would be a response that would indicate that me sharing a story, my story that's similar to the other person's story, and sharing with them that I understand their feelings because I've gone through something similar, but not, saying that I can actually relate because I experienced it just the way that they experienced it. So I think that this whole thing of being able to relate, it's more being able to relate to how a person feel, which I think we all can do, because I believe, we all have experienced something that left us feeling the same way, and we can relate to the feeling, but we can't relate to the experience. So that's my take on it.